Namaskar. Thanks to all of you for your kind cooperations. Today our journey is second house and second lord. Second house posited planet, how its strength, how second lord is exalted, own sign, in friend sign, in birth chart or D10 chart. That to be analyzed. Together with second lord, which kind of Raj Yoga second lord can make, that to be analyzed. Exchange Raj Yoga, also it will help Kendra Trikona Raj Yoga and any kind of Raj Yoga, that to be analyzed. Now, first of all, we are analyzing the D10 chart, the second lord position, the strength of second lord, and second house posited planet, which planet is posited, how it will help in monetary gain, wealth, prosperity. Now we have to come to the D9 chart to check in which Navansa the second lord is posited. How is it? And the second house posited planet in the D1 chart, how it is posited in D9 chart, that to be analyzed. And third point is that in the D9 chart, the second lord of D9, why it is posited, which kind of Raj Yoga it will make, that will be analyzed. And last but not the least, the D10 chart, the Dasmansha Kundali. In Dasmansha Kundali, where the second lord is posited of D1, how its strength, and the Lagna lord and moon, how they are posited in the 10th house, and also the second lord of Dasmansha chart and its position in the D10 chart to be analyzed prior to giving any kind of prediction related to wealth, happiness, prosperity, honor, rewards. Now we are coming first of all to the Kalpurush Kundali, that may be D1, that may be D9, that may be D10. And in this Kalpurush Kundali, what is our actual thinking, that to be get more clarity. After analyzing the Kalpurush Kundali, we have to come to an eminent persons whose D1 chart is there, D9 chart is drawn, and D10 chart also drawn. From that, we have to make conclusions how we analyze the second lord and second house in birth chart, D9 chart, D10 chart. Coming to the Kalpurush Kundali. This Kundali may be D1, may be D9, or may be D10. First of all, in D1 birth chart, this is the second house. Which planet is posited in second house? And where the second lord is posited in the birth chart, and the strength of the second lord, exalted, own sign or friend sign, and also the strength of Lagna lord and moon for making any kind of yoga fortified. So Lagna lord strength to be checked in D1 chart, in D9 chart, in D10 chart. And also the second lord of D1, how its strength in the D9 and D10, which Navangsha, the second lord is posited in Navangsha Kundali or Dasmansha Kundali, that to be analyzed properly. So this type of chart, that may be D1 or D9 or D10, to be properly analyzed for each person, for giving any type of predictions about wealth, happiness, honor, reward in life. All are the characteristics of second house. Second house Lord is the ability to serve the others. Second house is the significance of wealth, prosperity. Second house is the signification of speech, of food habit, sanskar, all are there. So first of all, we are coming to the correct example chart of Mukesh Ambani, the richest business person of India, D1 chart, D9 chart and D10 chart. To the chart of Mukesh Ambani ji, the one of the richest person of the world and richest person of India. Date of birth 19 April 1957. Time of birth 7:53 p.m. Place of birth Aden Barrack. This is the D1 chart, bar chart. Here the Lagna Scorpio, Vrishchik Lagna, and Lagna Lord Mars placed in the 7th house, aspecting his own sign. And Mars Saturn conjunction also there at 180 degree. Now in the second house is Sagittarius zodiac sign. Second house Lord is Jupiter. That Jupiter is posited in 10th house in Leo sign. In Leo, Jupiter very strong. So second Lord very strong in the chart of Mukesh Ambani, mainly in D1 chart. Not only that, Moon is posited in the second house. Moon also shows the wealth, prosperity, relationship, all are there. Moon also strong in the Sagittarius sign. So this is actually D1 chart, and Saturn is posited in the Lagna. So native will get all kind of amenities, all kind of wealth by hard working, dedication and discipline. Now 6th house, day-to-day karma. Your sun is exalted. Sun with the other planets, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu. All planets will aspect the 12th house. So this is Prabhojya Rajyog. That is present here with. And Jupiter's 7th aspect on the 4th house for luxury, comfort. Jupiter 9th aspect on Sun, Mercury, Venus, Ketu. All the planet is activated by Jupiter 9th aspect. Jupiter Sun conjunctions, Jupiter Venus conjunctions is there by 9th aspect of Jupiter. So this is very important chart, bar chart of Mukesh Ambani, D1. Now we have to go to the D10 chart. Prior to that, what we will check in D10 chart and D9 chart. In D9 chart, we have to first of all check the second lord of D1, that means Jupiter's placement. And second house posited moon placement in D9 chart. And also the Saturn, the posited planet in the Lagna, and Lagna Lord strength in the D9 chart. Now coming to the first of all Mukesh Ambani ji D9 chart. First of all, we have to check the Jupiters, the second lord of D1. Jupiter here posited in Sagittarius sign, 6th house, very strong. So Jupiter is more stronger than D1 chart in D9 chart. So second lord of D1 very strong in D9. Number 1 point. Moon is the planet of wealth, money, prosperity. It is placed in the D9 chart in Kark Navangsha, very strong. So moon is strong. Another point is that the D1 chart, Lagna Lord is Mars. That Mars here is posited in Bhargava sign in 3rd house. 3rd house Mars very strong with respect to the position. This is the first Upachaya bhav. The cruel planet Mars is very strong herewith. Another point is that the second lord of D9 chart, that to be also analyzed. Second lord of D9 chart is Leo sign, that means sun. That sun is posited in the 11th house. So it is making Raj Yoga. Second lord in 11th house. Sun is posited in 11th house. Also in 11th house, sun always giving good results. So that is present therewith. In Navangsha Kundali, Venus is posited in 12th house with Rahu, providing too much wealth, prosperity in business, mainly foreign related business in 12th house, Venus Rahu positions. Now the Mercury of intelligence, Mercury the third house lord posited in 5th house. Mercury and Sun aspecting each other at 180 degrees, 7th aspect, makes the chart very strong, good conjunctions. And Saturn, the posited planet in D1 chart, is here in D9, it is in the Capricorn Lavangsha. So the posited planet in D1 chart coming to the own sign Capricorn Lavangsha in D9 chart. So Saturn is very strong in D9. So Jupiter is strong, Saturn is strong, Sun strong, Venus strong, Mars strong. So D9 chart is very strong in case of Mukesh Ambani. We have to again check the second lord of D1 and posited planet, how they are in the D10 chart. This is Dasmansha Kundali herewith. In Dasmansha Kundali, the second house lord Jupiter is present in the 11th house, aspecting 7th aspect on the 5th house of talent, and 7th aspect on Saturn. Saturn is under control of Jupiter, since Jupiter gives 9th aspect on Saturn and Ketu. So Jupiter, the D1 chart second lord, very well placed in Dasmansha Kundali, in Taurus Navangsha. Taurus Navangsha, Jupiter gives too much wealth. Taurus Navangsha for wealth, and Taurus Navangsha, Jupiter is there, too much wealth in the position of the native. Now in this chart, Sun and Venus in the 12th house for foreign related business. In the Dasmansha Kundali, the Rahu is posited in the Lagna. Native is very intelligent. As per his personality, he gets the wealth, prosperity in life. And Saturn here, both in D10 and previous in D9, making Shasho Rajyog. Now Mars in the D10 chart aspecting the 10th house of profession. 10th house profession, Mars giving his own 7th aspect. So D10 chart is also strong. That means second house lord and second house posited planet all are strong in D1, D9 and D10 chart.